This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. Saturday was Veterans Day. I think it's observed today. Today's the observed Veterans Day, but it's the 11th of November. A date celebrating the end of the war to end all wars. A little off on that one, World War I. Celebration of the armistice. Donald Trump took the occasion on Veterans Day to say insane things. Well, one, this is the same Donald Trump who called, according to his former chief of staff, former four-star Marine General John Kelly, they called veterans losers and suckers, people who died in combat. In fact, let me read a little bit from this Axios article, and then I'm going to play this clip of Donald Trump saying that when he was president, they couldn't fire VA healthcare workers who murdered. That's how bad it was. They were murder's premeditation, murdered veterans in hospitals. No pushback. No Republicans are saying anything about it. But the same politician, Donald Trump, who's claiming to love the veterans like he always does, as he hugs his flag in his fatriot way, he's acting like he loves the veterans, but this is the history of Donald Trump, according to John Kelly, not according to unnamed sources. Axios, this is the article, Trump did call fallen soldiers losers, his former chief of staff says. Former President Trump didn't want to visit a cemetery near Paris for Americans who fought and died in World War I because it was filled with suckers and losers. John Kelly, his longest-serving chief of staff, said in a statement to CNN on Monday. This is a video I covered a few weeks ago, but it bears a reminder because of what he said on Veterans Day. Other instances in the statement from Kelly, whose Marine son Robert Kelly was killed in Afghanistan in 2010, that appeared to confirm the report were Trump saying at a 2017 Memorial Day event in Arlington National Cemetery, "I don't get it. What was in it for them?" Meaning fallen warriors. Kelly said Trump did not want to include military amputees at a White House military event in 2018 because it would make spectators uncomfortable, and added that Trump had said their presence doesn't look good for me. Kelly also noted that Trump in 2016 publicly belittled the parents of Hyman Khan, an Army captain and Gold Star recipient who was killed in Iraq in 2004 after they criticized him for his anti-Muslim rhetoric. And finally, he condemned Trump for accusing retired Joint Chiefs of Staff Chairman General Mark Milley last month of treason and suggested that the punishment for such an act would have been death. Here's the remarkable, idiotic statement that's being condemned by no one, Republicans, from November 11th in New Hampshire. Watch this.
They will once again have the loyalty, the respect, and the support that they earned and they so dearly deserve. After years of scandal, betrayal, and neglect under the Obama-Biden administration, I signed the VA Accountability Act. They were trying to get it done for 59 years, and we got it done through Congress, believe it or not, so they can't cancel it out right away, allowing us to tell the sadists and people that didn't work and people that didn't love are wounded and are injured and are hurt. They were terrible. They would treat them terribly, and you couldn't do a damn thing about it. They'd be in there, and they were sadists. They had people. This wasn't prime time for our people, and they weren't able to defend themselves. They had people that would really mistreat our veterans, and we couldn't do a thing about it because of the laws, civil service and otherwise. You couldn't do a thing. They could be as bad as they wanted. They could do everything up to murder, and the way they treated some of these people were just horrible people. You couldn't fire them, and now we looked at them, and we took about 7,000 of them, and we said, "You're fired. Get out, get out, get out." That was a big thing.
So the question is, does he believe this? Does Trump actually believe this? Or does he know that his audience is so stupid that they'll believe it? That whatever he says, they will believe. I think it's even they know in the moment that this is craziness, but they know that their support of Donald Trump depends upon being absolutely in the tank. No matter what he says has to be supported. The VA employees murdered, up to murder. And they couldn't do anything. That's why you need to hire me back as president. You need to elect me as president, because we're going to get rid of these people. We'll finally be able to get rid of them. Murder? And you couldn't fire a murderer because that's how it works? It is all, being a Marine veteran, it is very disheartening to see the party that claims to love veterans and wounded warriors and all of the nonsense and the flag waving and the jingoistic nonsense about all of this is just complete bullshit. And it's so easy to see. I mean, watching him call John McCain a decorated prisoner of war. He's a hero because he got captured. I hate to tell you, I prefer my hero. And they love him. They love him for it. It's a cult. It's a cult. It's a cult. What do you think? I'd love to know. You can call, leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me, as always, daily@dollemore.com. If you're a veteran, if you're in support of this, if you think he's right, I do want to hear from you. I think you're wrong, and I think you're stupid. But you let me know. Tell me how stupid I am. How am I wrong? John Kelly. Is he also a radical leftist too? The man who engineered and put into practice Donald Trump's draconian anti-immigration policies. Is he also a radical leftist? Idiots. 714-576-4054. Email me daily@dollemore.com. I don't even remember if I dropped the phone number. So if I gave it twice, you're welcome. If you appreciate what I do and you want to help support my work, click the join button below. For $2 a month, you can help support and produce what I do. You can hit the super thanks button, or you can go over to patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. Follow me on social media @Dollemore. That's where you can find me. And I'll see you next time. I love and appreciate you guys. Thanks for your engagement. I'll see you next time. Again, I keep repeating myself. Be genuine. Take care of one another.